my God. Yes, y'all. What is up?
I love that. What's up? How are you?
That's one of my favorite intros. I'm standing here with Lavonne Barksdale. She's one of my favorite people. I put that in the little description there. But on top of that, she is one of the most diligent real estate agents I've ever met in my life. People are giving you like and love and yes,
Thank you. Thank you.
Um, so just a little bit of background before I turn the microphone over to her so she could tell us all about herself. Right. So just a little bit of background. Like we met a few years ago now at this point, right?
Yeah.
She is a COVID friend, right? A quarantine friend. And we've been doing this thing. And I tell you right now, I have never seen anybody be as dedicated to working as this woman is. She's been running her business. She's been running the business. She takes care of all business. I give her props and praise. What's up, Lavonne? How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for that. I didn't even have to pay you for that one.
I see you everywhere, by the way. You're doing big things. But first, tell us a little bit about yourself. Give us your history, how long you've been in the business, etc.
Okay, so my history, I've been in the business. I was licensed in 2017, but I really got started in 2019. Okay. And of course, that was not a great time to get started because right after that, COVID hit. So nothing was happening, nothing was going on, but it did give me a chance to meet you and the group of Commitment to Capping. And it kind of helped me to put myself and my business in order before it really got started. Because now it's started and I'm off and running, and I take all of that stuff that I've learned over the last year and a half from you, the colleagues on the call, and we put it all into practice every single day. So thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Thank you. You've been running a business for the last few years. You've got associates all over the place. And like you run a lead gen system, a part of your like a team.
Yep.
You're helping some of my family.
Yes, I am.
And they're in Jamaica and in New York and Louisiana. Like, so you are a highly sought after commodity, young lady. And I want to get into the meat and potatoes of this, right? And so the Appointment Academy, we just had one. We just had a big challenge in March, and I'm going to put our numbers up on the board so that people can see what exactly I'm proud of. But talk to me, like when you've done a few Appointment Academies with us, haven't you?
I think I've done two and a half. Like,
okay,
the last one I wasn't able to get on every single day, but the very first one I did not know what to expect. But man, when it was finished, we had so many things that we could use, our gratitude texts and everything else that we do. And that in conjunction with Commitment to Capping has really made a difference, and not just for my life, other people's life. I have people on my downline. I've actually sponsored them to come in and be a part of the group because I definitely know it's going to help them take it to the next level. And anybody else that joins my team will be going into Commitment to Appointment Academy. And that'll be one of the things that I do.
Well, they are truly welcome.
You'll be sending my mentors over, my mentees, so it's just something that you have to do if you're in the real estate business, because it breaks down your day over a 5-day period. And people don't even look at it and break it down that much. But when you see it, you realize how much we get done and what we actually need to do to make our business successful.
In a single day, you take that day and deconstruct it, and you really add action to every hour that you have, and you've got a real productive business. I'm looking at your numbers here. I don't know if they can see that clearly, but I can see 5.5 million in 30 days. What the heck? What was you doing? You just didn't ever stop working?
It felt like that. I actually had to take a vacation in April. The first weekend in April, I went away.
That's right.
I did. I went to my daughter. I went to visit with my daughter in the first week in April because March was crazy, So
you know what? I got to be honest with you. You deserve it and you earned it. And because of the way you set your business up, you never stop. Like
No.
I don't worry about you at all. And I'm sorry, as a coach, I'm not supposed to say stuff like that, but I don't worry about you at all because I know that you put in the time and the energy. We talk about resources, right? Everybody has a timer. Time, information, money, energy, and relationships, right? So those are the 5 resources that we have. We have a timer, right? And I watch you do all 5 things daily. Talk to me about your environment. Who's your support? What why are you doing this? This is a tough gig.
Yeah. So my initial motivation into getting into real estate was more because I have a not-for-profit organization that I'm trying to build. And the goal of that organization is to provide homes for veterans who are, who are homeless or who need better homes. So I started doing that just because I wanted to be on the inside to try to find these homes. And then I realized I really like this real estate thing. So I that's why I got into it. But more than that, I do it because I want to build a legacy and leave that for my kids and whatever kids they may have, So I definitely want to build my portfolio. So I'm setting myself up this way, and then I'll start, gradually working into the investment side of things and start to do that. So that's my main motivation. Plus, I'm trying to retire early because for most people, they may not know, but I have a 9 to 5 on top of everything else. So I'm trying to retire early from that so I can really focus on my business. I've
Right.
been working for years for somebody else. I want to focus on my business now.
You want to get something done, you give it to a busy Lavonne. I tell you that right now. Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest with you. You are one of the most committed agents that has been consistent with production and growth. I've seen you in New York. I've seen you down in the South. I've seen you in Florida. Like I see you move around and communicate with folks and really connect. What's your secret? How do you do this?
I don't know my secret. I've always been one of those people. I think it goes all the way back to when I was a kid. Like my mother's the famous thing was like, if there's a problem and you don't have a solution, please don't come to me. You need to have a solution to whatever this problem is. Like you can't come to complain. You just can't come
Woo!
to complain.
Wait,
My mother doesn't
hold
want to
on a
hear
second.
that.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah. She doesn't want to hear complaining. She wants to know what you're gonna do to fix the problem. And I've raised my kids the same way. There's no complaining. Like if you're gonna complain, then you must have an idea in your head how you're gonna fix that.
I
So
love
I
it.
don't really spend time complaining. I don't do that. Not in my regular job, this job. I try to find the solution, but I also try to connect with the people who I've seen on camera
Hmm.
for months and don't
Hmm.
we know each other so well, but we never actually met. So I made my way down to Florida because I wanted to meet them. I made my way to Georgia because I want to meet them. This year I'm going to North Carolina to hang out with the Lisa G's and the Jamiras and and the Ashleys of the world because I want to meet them. I have to go back to Georgia because I didn't get to meet all of them. But I just want to make the connection and I have the face with the name, but I want to put
Put
everything
the
together.
energy there too. That
Yeah,
timer. You
yeah,
put
I
that
just want to
timer
spend
there.
time with them. Yeah, yeah,
I,
for
I,
sure.
I got to be honest with you. I have no doubt that you're going to do everything that you say you're going to do. Like zero doubt that you're going to do everything that you say you want to do. I spent a little bit of time. I think, to quote one of the coaches that I work with, I think most of the growth happens in our brain, right? Most of the stuff that we want to achieve happens because of our mindset. And so if I could remove the tethers from you, if I could say there's nothing holding you back, what do you want to achieve next? What's the big thing? What's the big thing for you? We know you're going to do stuff for vets and your family, but what's the big thing you're going to achieve? What's your next thing?
The big thing for me in terms of real estate, you're asking, or just in general?
I give you no restraint. There's
So in real estate, although I've been doing this, I want a
Mhm.
cat. That's my next goal.
Okay.
And then my goal
You
after
made the
that
commitment.
is icon. That's my
Okay.
next goal. And then my big goal, because that's only going to allow me to do the things I want to do, is to retire from. I work for the city of New York. I want to retire. I have to wait at least one more year till I'm 55. Yes, I'm
Okay.
53 right now. I'll be 54 in June.
Yes,
And I
ma'am.
want to be able to walk away, take my pension, and go on and do what I want to do. So those are my big goals, and I'm actually working towards them because investment is a part of that. Building up my other businesses is definitely a part of that. So I'm trying to put together something, and I'm working with financial people and just in coaches like yourself, just trying to figure out where I'm going and how do I get there. So that's what I'm working on right now, is just how I get where I'm trying to go.
Us 70s babies is looking better than some of these 90s babies. Okay, let me
Yeah,
just say
I'm a
that.
68 baby, but close. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah. So
68 baby.
yeah, my brother's 68. You're right.
Mhm,
Okay. My
mhm.
math, you're not so good. New York City public school. But
I'm close
uh
though. Close, close.
but so what we're going to do is I'm going to make a commitment to you today that you will not only cap every year that you do this, but I'm going to make sure that you icon. We'll work together. Um, what we decided to do was to just grow the business exponentially. We took that quantum leap. We are the owners of our company, and so retirement from NYC, the city. What I want you to also do is to be able to elevate out of production too, and have that nice little group of mentees and group of agents that you've helped to develop and you're responsible for to help to develop the business aspect
Right,
of this for you. So
right.
you've heard it here today, folks. We're committing to make sure Lavonne caps and icons every year from here on out. And we don't lose. We win or we learn how to win. That's how
That's
we do
right. We win or we learn. That's what you always tell us, right? You win or you
it.
learn. That's it.
So I'm
That's
excited. I can't wait. I know my cousin Takima. What's up?
Hey,
I
Takima.
know. I know my cousin is working with you, and so part of my barometer for holding people in high esteem is to bring them around my family that I love and I trust. Right, and you and Israel have both done stuff with my family. I got to be honest with you. She is singing praises about you.
Oh, thank
So,
you.
so, so keep doing what you're doing. I'm very, very grateful. And I see Tamara out there. What's up, Tamara? Go Lavonne. You got this, girl. See, that's another coach. That's another. She's out in Salt Lake City, I believe. I know she's in Utah, and I'm pretty sure it's Salt Lake City. But she's out in Salt Lake City. Nationally, man, we've got this on lock. We're going to all lean in and help each other to grow, and that's what Commitment to Capping is about. I love you for doing this. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule.
No problem. Anything for you.
Listen. We are busy making a mess. She didn't want to show us the mess in the background, so she
Yeah.
blurted out. We're
It's
busy
just,
making
it's
a
just
mess.
files. It's files. The mess is files. That's all it is. It's files.
Deals on deals on deals.
Hello, it's files.
Please go and enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you later on this evening. We get together every morning and lead generate. We get together every evening and we review the day. And Lavonne jumps on, even sometimes when she's had a rough day at work and she's doing both real estate and oh my God. So all I do is I'm an ear for her at the end of the day sometimes. And I want to say I love working with you, and I'm very, very honored and thankful that you work with us and that you trust us and that we coach together. Thank you so, so much.
You're welcome. And I want to thank you for everything you've done for me and the rest of us, because you give us freely. And we all love you for that. So, because it's like I couldn't find this anywhere. And to find it here with somebody like you who just gives and gives and gives and gives, I appreciate you. And I thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you, Sekou.
We work together. We grow together. We out together. Peace, y'all.